The absolute hardest part about cosplaying Elphaba is her hands. I have tried absolutely everything. I've painted my hands with face paint, cream-based makeup, set it with setting powder. It doesn't work. The transfer is terrible. It gets all over everything. Your costume, your phone, literally everything that you touch. I've tried mesh gloves with nails glued on them, but this does not match and it just looks so fake. I would love to just paint my hands with this PAX paint that I mixed, but found out that's really bad for your skin and good luck getting that out of your nail beds. So as I said, I've tried everything. So I think I have finally found a solution. I'm going to make custom gloves that match Elphaba's makeup. It will require zero cleanup, save my skin, and look super realistic. Do you think I can do it? I don't know. Let's get started and find out. My first idea for this project was to paint existing green mesh gloves. To do this, I bought a mannequin practice hand and covered it in plastic wrap and then masking tape. I painted the mesh glove in straight Prozade and then a PAX paint with 50% Prozade and 50% acrylic paint. But this is what happened when I tried to get it off the hand. Essentially, it stuck to the masking tape and the plastic wrap and it was impossible to get it off without ripping. So that didn't work and I had to start over. So time for plan B. I took some power mesh fabric and decided to paint the fabric before making it into a glove. To prevent the sticking issue, I covered the wax paper in translucent powder. Then I mixed some more PAX paint, 50% Prozade, 50% acrylic, and painted the fabric. When I went to peel the fabric off the wax paper, I had my next problem. I thought I was gonna have to scrap this completely, but first I decided to try to wash the wax paper off of the fabric, and luckily with enough patience and elbow grease, the wax paper did eventually come off. I laid the fabric out to dry and then I powdered it again to take out the remaining stickiness. So, time for plan C with the other glove. Instead of wax paper this time, I purchased a large silicone mat and generously powdered it. And this time for the PAX paint, instead of using Prozade, I used liquid latex, and this worked so much better because liquid latex is thicker than Prozade and it's also cheaper, so it's a win-win. And look at that peel! After the first 2 times of this step being a problem, this was so satisfying. Powdering it one more time for good measure, and it's finally time to actually sew the gloves. I'm folding the fabric right sides together and outlining my hand. It's important to sew the glove together before cutting it out. And now I'm cutting as minimal a seam allowance as possible so the gloves will fit tightly. The task of turning these right side out was still a challenge, but much easier with the liquid latex since it's less sticky than Prozade, and it's also helpful to add even more powder before turning them right side out.
I can't let you go, there's no way. I'm already still burning.
Now I'm covering my fingertips and nails with masking tape so that I can hot glue on the fake nails without them sticking to my actual nails.
Still learning to take my chances, to take my time, to keep on dancing, to walk that line, yeah. You got me shifting the paradigm.
I added some puff paint to blend the cuticles and make the transition to the nail look more natural. And here is the final result. I am so happy with these gloves and so thankful to not be painting my hands green anymore. I hope this was helpful if you too are looking to elevate your Elphaba cosplay, and I hope to see you in the next video.